Hello, everyone. It's William here at Allegory Gallery, and today we're going to take a look at some of the Indonesian hand-carved, hand-painted sculptures and masks and all different things that we have in the store that are not available in the online store, but you can order them by sending us an email to info@allegorygallery.com. I have that information scrolling along the bottom of the screen, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to hold my phone in a way that um, hopefully I don't drop it. That's the important thing, right? Don't drop the phone. So I also noticed I have my camera on the other side of the phone than I normally do. I don't know why I did it this way, but that means that if I'm talking to you like this, that's why. I'm trying to talk to you face to face, but we'll go from here and see what happens. So I'm going to be walking around. That's one of the reasons today I have the phone in my hand. Hopefully we don't get too shaky. But this is something that someone emailed us asking about some of these Indonesian sculptures and things. And I figure, why not show them all, or at least show a lot of them? Instead of just to one person, we'll show everybody. So if you're interested in these are not in the online store. You cannot get them in the online store, but they are available by request. You can send us an email at info@allegorygallery.com. If you see something particular in this video that you would like, you can send us a screenshot of that item and I'll try and find it. But otherwise, if there's something you like or have questions about, you can email us and I can get back to you. So yeah, how's everyone doing out there? Hello, Anne. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, June. Hello, Marianne. Thank you for tuning in today. I am streaming this today in the Great Beat Extravaganza. If you missed our live from yesterday, and you're in the Great Beat Extravaganza, and that's where you normally watch us from, we did not stream in there yesterday. And this is something you may notice, but I'll tell you right now, we do not stream into the Great Beat Extravaganza if we are showing items from people or artisans who are not in the Great Beat Extravaganza. And that's a common courtesy that everybody in the Great Beat Extravaganza gives everyone else. If we are showing, like yesterday, I was showing some other artisan work, and we don't do that in the Great Beat Extravaganza group. So if you were like, where were you yesterday? Be sure to follow us on YouTube, subscribe to us there, and subscribe to us on our personal page on Allegory Gallery, our business page. We will always stream to those two locations. We also streamed yesterday to our Allegory Gallery Design Challenges group. And so if you're in there, you may have seen it. Suzanne, I continued decluttering today. Only one closet left. You are busy, busy, busy. And bought a mattress. Glad that it's done, and made biscotti. That's nice. It's always nice. I mean, getting a new mattress is a lot of work because there are so many options these days, right? And you don't know what you want or what you need. But it's always nice to get a new one, I think. It's always a nice thing. We've only done it a few times in our lives, and most people only do it a few times in their lives, but it's always nice when you need one, you know it, right? And biscotti sound good, so there's that. So today, like I said, I'm going to take you around the store. Now, this is not a full store tour, but if you do see something you'd like to have more information about, I can stop along the way. But we're going to show you some of the masks that we have, some of the sculptures, all different things that we have that come out of Indonesia. They are hand painted and hand sculpted, and they are pretty nice. Pretty nice. Hello, Cynthia. Thanks for joining in. So I hope you like this. If you see anything you like I said, take a screenshot, send us an email. And trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to go over today. Our online store sale has ended, but I did want to remind everybody that you can still get free shipping on any order over $100 if it's a US bound order. We ship for free in the US over $100, and that is a permanent thing. So if you have anything that you would like to purchase, if you go over the $100 mark, you'll still get free shipping at least. We probably won't have another sale for quite a while. We might do something in the holidays. I don't know. It just depends how things are going. Sometimes we can't really offer a sale It just depends. Small business is hard, y'all. So we do as much as we can for you to give you that little extra if we can sometimes. But we do always try to keep our prices as low as possible. Today was a slow day in the store. I had, I believe, two groups of two pairs of people come in the store today. That's how slow it was. Luckily, one of those pairs bought something. So it's always nice when somebody buys something, right? So it's slow right now, and that's kind of normal for this time of year as we're heading into the holidays. People start looking for gift items and things like that. So we're hoping to do some more things to ramp up a little bit, to have some of those gift items ready. We always have wonderful earrings and necklaces and things in the store. So if you are local and you're looking for gifts, I hope you will stop by and check us out. That's, I think, it. My day is, I upgraded the operating system on the computer today, on the phones, on the iPad. I was doing things like that. It was kind of a tech cleanup day for me. I answered some emails. I worked on our YouTube channel a little bit. Excuse me. I'm trying to make some thumbnails and some things and just kind of, work on the look of the YouTube channel. And we're going to try and work on that a little bit more, especially now. We did get monetized. So the process that was supposed to take a month has happened already, or up to a month. So up to a month meant actually a few days. And I just realized it as I was here today. It may have just happened while I was here at the store. So I need to sit down with Andrew at some point, and we have to decide what kind of ads that we want. You can kind of limit the types of ads that you want in your videos to a certain point. And we also, what kinds of ads, because, there are all different kinds of ads. There are ads that like pop up on the bottom. There are ads that pop up along the side. There are ads that you can skip. There are ads that you cannot skip. And there's some other kind of ads. So there are tons and tons of different ads that we can choose from. So we're going to sit down at some point soon and pick the ads that we want for our channel and let them go wild. But as Marian said, those pennies will add up, right? Yeah, you never know, right? Some of our friends make, some of our friends who are on YouTube, and they do have much bigger followings than us, but we're hoping to grow, right? You're all helping us grow by sharing our YouTube channel out there with your friends. We see that. But some of our friends make as much as we make in store, in the physical store, not online sales, but in the physical store. They make as much in the physical store in a month, or they make as much in a month on YouTube off of royalties as we do in the store. So all of our selling, all of our things that we do, all of the invoicing that we do for all of you out there when we do these live shows, they're making that kind of money passively just by semi-passively, right? They're still posting YouTube content, but their old content's being watched and all that. So yes, at first it will be pennies adding up, maybe half pennies even. But hopefully down the line, as you all help us share and we start gaining more and more subscribers, and in 2023, we're really going to make a big push for YouTube content, and not just lives like we're doing now, but also tutorials and things like that. So that's going to be a big push, and hopefully that will all help. That will all help, right? Anne says, yay for the YouTube channel. Thank you. Suzanne says, yay. Andrew says, I took a Benadryl last night and I've been concussed. Yeah. I know. Andrew actually went to sleep a little bit before me because he stayed up for like 2 days in a row. And then when I went to bed, he got up and I heard him get up, and then he was back in bed by the time I got to sleep or woke up this morning. So I was wondering if you took something to knock yourself out, because it seemed like you were up in the middle of the night. So yeah, that's exciting news. So I'm trying to work on the YouTube a little bit. At the end of our videos, as you're going to start watching in replays, at the end of some of our videos, I'm not sure if I'm going to get around to doing them all, like all the past videos. But if you watch our lives or any of our videos that have been recent, I'm working on adding, you know how on YouTube sometimes up here and here they'll put in like, here's the next video you can watch, or here's a playlist, or subscribe to us over here. You're going to start seeing that a little bit, but only at the very end of the videos generally. But I'm starting to work on that so that it will help you find other videos possibly, or other playlists that you want to watch from us. Andrew says, we need a team, LOL. Where's our cameraman? Where's my video editor? I know, right? I'm the cameraman. I'm the video editor. That's pretty much what it is. I wish we had a team. I wish. It would be great. I mean, we do kind of have a team, but I wish I had a team of just audiovisual people that we could do this with. Cynthia says, same, right? Cynthia says, I still need to figure out how to get our channel to show up in searches. Yeah, it's hard, right? You show up in searches pretty much by posting stuff. And the more you post, the more hopefully it'll show up. You can also, I think you can tie your YouTube channel, Cynthia, to your Google business profile. So if you don't have a Google business profile yet, you have to create a business profile and then tie that to it. And then when people search for you in Google, your YouTube channel will also be tied to that search. That's, I think, what we've done. So I think it pops up that way. Andrew says, does anyone else have a YouTube channel out there? Yeah, if you have a YouTube channel out there, let us know. We're trying to make connections and things like that. So yeah, let us know. So we're monetized. We officially have enough watch hours and enough subscribers. And we've not been struck with any copyright infringement notices that YouTube has seen, because we always cut our music off so we don't have extra music in the background and all that stuff. So Andrew says, maybe we'll do a challenge, maybe a YouTube channel hop. Instead of a blog hop, we'll do a channel hop or something like that. That would be fun, right? Something, I don't know. I'm tired today, y'all. I slept a good bit, but I did not sleep well last night. You can probably tell I'm like ready to pass out. And I don't know why. The last 2 days, the weather has changed and it's colder. It's still not really, really cold, but it's colder. And so the weather has changed and it has been making me tired. It was rainy all day yesterday. It's been pretty sunny today, but still tired, still worn out. I think the last 3 weeks or so have just really worn me out. So yeah, and we're trying to figure out, as Andrew said, 2 different trips. We're planning 2 trips, one down south, one here close to us in New York, for different conferences and things that we're trying to get to. So that's a little bit tiring. Trying to figure out the budget for that is tiring. Just, it's a lot to think about. It's a lot to think about. Cindy says, I've been watching a lot of videos lately. There's so much information out there, and we are going to add to that pile, right? That's the goal. That's the goal. There's a lot of information, but, everybody has their own personalities, right? And everybody comes through different, and everybody teaches differently, and everybody does things differently. So just by adding to that pile, you're carving out your own little area, right? And hopefully people who watch us for our lives and the things that we do will also watch us for the tutorials and the demonstrations that we will be posting in 2023. Cynthia, be sure to drop your YouTube channel in the comments so people can go subscribe. Please go over to subscribe to the Green Girl channel. I just shared their video yesterday. They put out a video on doing painting and patina to their pewter line. So if you missed that, check that out. I think it's their newest video, unless they've done another one since, but it looked really good. So Andrew said, yeah, we're going to Greenville, North Carolina for the ECU conference, and then we're going to New York for Jewelry Week. Tired, everybody. And this is just coming off of our witches holiday here, and our Fort Days here, and our TGBE presentation weekend, and our takeover day for the presentation for TGBE. It's all a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. And then our printer, our laser broke down. So we've been struggling about that and trying to get that all settled up. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's Cynthia dropped the link for her YouTube channel. Make sure you get in there. Make sure you get in there. I think once you get 100 subscribers, Cynthia, and I don't know if I think you were 99 or something when I subscribed. Once you get to 100 subscribers, you can change that to youtube.com/Green Girl Studios if no one's taken it or something like that. So if you already have 100, go in there and change your name and go claim your name. They're coming out with a new thing called handles soon. Andrew and I both got emails about this. And they will be using your channel name as your handle if you don't choose a different one. So yeah, get in there and get your, your number 47. I must have looked at the wrong. I thought you were at 99. I don't know why. Suzanne subscribed as at 47. So thank you. So once you get up to 100, you're able to choose your channel name. And then that channel name will turn into your handle, which I don't know why they're doing it different. I guess it's just a different name, but you can also, once you get to the point that they allow you in to choosing your own handle. We can't yet at Allegory Gallery. We don't have that thing yet, but soon they will be letting everybody choose their handles, and they will default to the name you've chosen first. Anything else? This is so weird with the camera on the other side of the phone. So sorry if I keep looking like I'm looking somewhere else. I probably am because it's so weird having the camera on this side. Yeah, so that's the exciting news. Yeah, they're competing with TikTok and Reels with their new shorts, as Andrew said. So maybe they're just handles are just an easier way that maybe they're going to build something in to make it easier to find people. Just like Instagram and Facebook and all of them, Twitter have the handles, they have the @ sign and your name. I guess YouTube's going to do that too. I'm surprised they haven't yet, but they're working on it. Okay. I think that's all I've got for y'all. So at least for talking wise, let's take a look at some stuff because I don't have much energy today to even chat, which is weird. But I'm low energy today. And tonight I have a big project to work on for my other job. We are, many of you know what I do. I work for a British car parts supplier. So I help them out with their sales and their emails and sell flyers and social media. And so they're starting a new big sale tomorrow. First, we started a big sale for carpets. They design most and they create and design most of their own carpet sets for these old British sports cars. We have an in-house person who takes the fabric and cuts it and makes the patterns and creates the carpet sets for these cars. So that went on sale first. And now we're going to do trim panels. So all the paneling inside of the cars is going on sale. And when these big sales happen, because there's a lot of these parts and a lot of things, this is when we take the chance to update all the pricing. So there are probably hundreds and hundreds of part numbers with 3 different prices that they use. It's a retail price. They have kind of like the high retail price. Then they have the your everyday price. And then we'll be adding a sell price. So it's a lot of work, and I'll be working on that tonight probably for a few hours at least. Andrew says it'd be neat if they could make the carpet into bracelets. She can probably make the carpet into anything. That's pretty seamless. Or she's a seamstress, so it probably would be possible. So I'm trying to think. So I'll be doing that tonight. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is spending hours looking at spreadsheets and entering information into a database. So if that doesn't want to make you close your eyes, I don't know what does. So yeah, Susie says, I'm low energy today as well. Yeah, very low energy. So yeah, it's been one of those days, you know, it's been one of those days. I try to keep going. And I usually have a lot more energy if the store is busy, because I get on that high of talking to people and hanging out with people. But I didn't have many people in the store today. But I do think that I rented out the back office here, very possibly for our landlord. So I did the job of the property management, and I think I may have found a renter for the back office. We may have a what's it called? Is it homeopathic dentist? I think. I don't know if homeopathic is the right word, but whatever that kind of dentist is, we may have one back there. Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, Misty will be excited to hear that. Yeah, hopefully, right? So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And that's about it. That's about it. We're going to show you some stuff now. I'm going to flip the camera so you can't see my tired face anymore. And we are going to take a look at some Indonesian sculptures, hand-carved, hand-painted, and beautiful. So if you'd like any of these, take a screenshot if you see something you really like, or if you just have a general, like you're going to see some frogs today, you're going to see some masks. So if you have, just in general, you want us to pick you one, you can send us an email, but if you have one in specific you'd like to see, send us a screenshot. All right, let me go over here. I'm going to flip the camera, maybe, if it'll flip for me. There we go. No, it didn't. There we go. Back camera. As my hands are covering the back camera. So yeah. There they go. Can I just do it all from here? Can I just roll around? I have a rolly chair. I'm just going to roll around in my chair today. So these are the masks, and I'm going to grab one just to show you size in hand of these. Anne says, I have a frog. I love it. Suzanne has a Garuda mask, which we'll take a look at here. I have a few Garuda masks left. Not many. Actually, I have one or two only left. So we have this mask. This is the general size of these about. So I'm just taking this one so you can see general size of what these ones are. This one, for example, is $25. Some of these do actually have holes that you could look through if you wanted to use them that way. They're mostly decoration. But this is hand-painted, hand-carved in Indonesia. Teresa said, I sent you an email yesterday. Thank you so much. We will get to it. I got to some today, but I'm backlogged for about almost a week or two of probably some emails that I haven't been able to get to because of all of our festivals and events. So I am getting to them as quickly as I can. The reason I'm doing this show is actually because one of our friends here asked if they could see some Indonesian sculptures and things. So I am showing you. It's a good idea for a video, I thought. All right, so we have that one. We also have this one up here. And I'm going to take you, just quickly scroll through these, pausing a little bit to let you take a screenshot if you'd like. Generally, our masks range from about $20 to $35 or so. This is a three-faced, obviously, right? Here's a Garuda. This is a Garuda mask. Garuda is the protector of birds. Very powerful, very strong bird-like creature. Sometimes Garuda has evolved to be like a humanoid type creature, but we like the bird ones the best, right? I like the bird ones the best. Now let's see if I can get this back up here. Nope, I'm gonna have to set it down. Took it off the wall. But Garuda here is $35. And I think this pink one is one of the very few we have left. I've almost sold it a number of times. It's very cool, I think. As Andrew said, the one with the sun is cool. This one, yeah, you may not have seen. I've shown this one in another video, but it has these. Now, I would not like try to hang coats necessarily from it, but like scarves or necklaces, like Andrew said, lighter things could easily be hung from that. And we have this one in the orange color. I also have another one over here. And then we also have it in a dark kind of, this is like the sun. We also have a darker one like the moon out front that I will show you. There's another one of the three-face, a little less teethy. This one has those teeth. This one has those teeth, all right? A little less teethy on that one. And then we'll go over here. We have masks now. We have these long masks. We have a lot of these long masks out front. These, can you see? They're $20 each. Only $20. Andrew says it's so weird that the white balance is making the wall blue. It's not that weird. It does it all the time. I cannot take pictures against our wall generally because it turns the wall in a blue color and it makes everything more blue. I think it's the fluorescent lighting in here. But I fight with that, taking pictures of things all the time. This is one of the darkest ones, which I really like. It's a dark, dark red with green and black. And then we have this one, which is actually wearable. This actually can be worn. I believe this is $60, if I'm not mistaken, $60 or $65. But this is a long one. It has the fake hair. Yeah, Marianne, it looks green over here, but let's go back over here. There it is. See, Marianne? Now it's blue. It just depends what color is in front of it sometimes and what color the background is. So it's hard. It's not easy. So this has this long tongue coming out, and it is wearable. We also have one of these over on the other side of the store in the back room. We're getting ready to move things around back here, but we have one with the dark hair, so you can get the blonde hair or the light hair. And this one, I don't know what's going on with his tongue. I have to look and see what, oh no, that's just his, that's like a fire breathing out of there. So we have those. Those are wearable, easily worn actually. A lot of all of these have some type of holes cut in them. These ones do not. The long masks, there are no holes in those. So they are not meant to be worn. They'd be hard to wear unless you have a very narrow face, right? Very narrow face. Let me move this chair so I can see. And we have more of these 2-face and 3-face masks. I think mostly we've seen 3-face up until now, but there's a 2-face one there as well. And then we have another one of those. So that's what we have here in the back room, I believe. Oh wait, I also have this statue kind of this kind of decoration, which is really cool. And just for size, that's my hand on it. All right, so we have that available as well. Now we also, back in this corner, we have some of these short kind of statues. This is $10 only. $10 totem-like items. And then we have masks on stands. So these can be hung or they can be used with this stand that they come with. All right, and we have more of those out front that I'll show you. These are a little hard to see back here because everything is getting messed up back here to clean up, right? Mess up to clean up. That's the way it works. All right, so next up, we have this one. Maybe it's easier if I just set it here. I should have done this in the other mode so y'all can see these better in portrait mode. But this one is person with its hands up above their head, and this one is $15 for this size. We also have this one back here. Some masks, Andrew said, are inspired by African carving. It's interesting to see the difference between actual African carvings and the ones done in Indonesia. We also have Ganesha here. And we have more of these. We have a shorter one back here that was very similar to the one in the back. And we have one of these taller ones Here. So just trying to pull back a little bit so you can see what they are. All right. And then we're going to go over here. This is our mask wall over here. I don't know what we'd have here once we sell all of the masks. But we have all different hand-carved, hand-painted designs. Some are a little bit shorter, some are a little bit longer. They're all the same price. So if you like any of those, feel free to let us know. Now, these are not easy necessarily to ship because of their size. So it may take us a little bit to get, because we usually ship small things. So we keep small shipping things in stock as far as boxes and packaging materials. But if you order one of these, it might just take us a little bit more, but we'll get it out to you as well. All right. And we're going to go through here, back behind the desk, to show you some of these masks on the stand. So these come off. They have a little bit of a cutout in there. This is $20, by the way. And they just sit right on those little wooden stands. So we have a number of those. Trying to stretch myself to reach up here so you can see it. I love this one with the horns on top. And then we have, let me bring this one down because this is hard to see. I like this one a lot too. Again, they just fit in right in there in the hole. And now that I picked it up, it wants to fall over. So let's see if I can put it back up here without knocking anything over. There we go. We have this one back here. Another one of the smaller ones here. And a Ganesh statue here. Another one of those. And because they're hand carved, they're all a little bit different. So if you see one you like more than the other, you can request any one. Andrew said, if you watched Cynthia's tutorial on painting beads, the same principles can be applied to the wooden masks. So if you want a different color or you want to embellish it, you're not just stuck with the one color you get. We also have these stars, which are pretty cool. They come in two sizes, the smaller star and the larger star. And I think those are $2 to $3 each, something like that. I have it under here. Small stars are $2, large stars are $4. So $2 and $4. This is another large one. And then we also have these big hearts, and the hearts are $5 each. These would be great. I want to do a window display of the stars and stuff. I think we did one a little bit, but I want to do a bigger one with stuff hanging. So I think we're going to work on that. We have this one little baby rack. This one little baby rack. This is $15 only. I like that one. It has a good color to it. Andrew said, I love the stars. I thought about keeping them for Star Cottage Studio. Yeah, Andrew might keep them, everyone, so you better get them if you want the stars. Then we have, these were called dancing ladies, and I don't actually know the history. Andrew may have found it. I've not found it yet. But these are all hand carved. These are $20 for these. And then we have all these different birds. And almost every one of these is really a little different. And these are $10 for the birds. Like I said, or like why are they different prices between them? That's what we get charged when we buy them, and we have our normal markup. So these ones are 10 and the dancing ladies are 20, just because there's more work and different kind. They're also a different kind of wood. All right, so we have those. And we're going to look around here a little bit more. I'm going to move this out of the way. We have this mask up here, as well as this small totem. Hello, Harry. Thank you for joining us again today. Dancing lady. Another one here in the sun. We have this mask with the horns back here. We have this tall person. And another one of these. And then we have masks in here that, because Mr. Cornelius is here, I can't really get into the window too far, but we have like the golden Buddha. That's the last one of the golden Buddha heads we have. Then we have the two-face, three-face. And then we also have this tall person in the corner, African style in the corner. And we have more of those. I'll show you more of those when I can get to one that has the pricing on it. Now, another thing we have are these frogs. This is, I think, the smallest of the frogs. Whoops. I don't know what that was. I'll have to find it. But that's his wing. That's what it is. So that's a good point. Sometimes the wings on these flying creatures, they are built in pieces. And so when they are shipped, the wings come off and we put the wings in. We don't glue them all down though. Some of them are glued in, some of them are not. So if they fall off like that, it's not a big deal. All right, they're meant to come apart. But this is one of the frogs. And this frog, the price must be on the other wing. So let me see if I can find that other wing underneath here. There it is. Sorry about that. So that one is $18 only. $18 for the frog. And I'll put this here and I'll fix that after. Here's another one of the birds. Now we also have these cat sets. And it's a set of 3 cats. These are the arched cats. And it's a set of 3 for $10. $10 for the set of 3. We have more of the masks with stand. They're like on the top shelf of everything, so it's no wonder we haven't sold as many of these. But if you like any of these, I like this one over here with the pointy chin with the tongue out. Or is that I don't know, it's tongue out or it's a goatee, I don't know. I think it's a tongue out. I like that one. More of the birds, all a little bit different. Sometimes it's how the legs sit or stand. Sometimes it's the way they're turned, but they're all a little bit different. Then we also have the sitting cats right here, and these are sitting cat sets for $10 each as well. Here's another one of the masks on a stand. And again, those could be used on a stand or they could be used hanging on the wall. And over here, that's what I was going toward. Over here is one of the big ones. Let's see if I can take it closer to the window. Hopefully we can see it a little bit better. There we go. And so these big ones, if you like those, they are $35 each only, which is crazy, actually, when I think about that. And if I can back up a little bit, you can see the whole thing. It stands a little, probably over 3 feet tall, I'd guess. So we have a few of those. They kind of guard us over here. And been around there, been around there. I want to see most of our cats. I want to see if we have any more cat sets. There's another cat set here. And then under here, we have some more of this size, these kind of medium ones, which I think are a very nice size. They're probably about not quite 2 feet, a foot and a half or so. And then we have my friends here who have, it's coconut fiber for hair. I like these. I think these are 15 each. And they sit around and guard us over here. You can see, here's another one of these painted ones that have more painting on them, which I like. Andrew said William got so many of those. I thought they were pretty cool. We are dwindling down on them, so that's good. People are liking them. Andrew's getting wild, getting wild. And then up on the roof, well, ceiling, we have all the flying creatures. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a chair and I'm going to try and maneuver this so that I don't die or break anything. Oh, we also have this here. I didn't realize we had one of these left. These can hold incense. They can hold just little flowers. They sit on your shelf. I think they're pretty cool. They are $10 only. So there you go. We have one of those left. And I'm going to get my chair. So let's take a look at some of these flying creatures up here. We have some flying women. These are all hand painted, hand carved. And each one is a little bit different in coloring, different in size. Generally, these items on the ceiling are anywhere from about $15 or $18 up to about $24 or $32. So this is a flying frog. These are for good luck and prosperity. This one, for example, is 24, and that's a pretty big one. That's a pretty big one. And as Andrew said, we do have more. We have some cats and puppies, but they're at Star Cottage Studio right now. And maybe we'll do another show of those. This is a really big one. And this one is 24. Smaller size. And what else? Let's see. Do I still have... We did have some red frogs. I think somebody bought the last red frog because it was over here. Must have sold on one of my days off or one of the moments I wasn't here. These ones with the more orange coloring are more unique. We have fewer of those. This one is 15. It's hard with this light here to see it. But I think you kind of get the idea. This is one of the really darker colored frogs, which I like. And they all have hanging strings to them. You can change them out if you need to. Many of them have hooks in the back that will allow you to change them out if you want a longer string. You can see how they're hung up here. So there you go. Those are most of what we have here now in the store. I don't think I missed anything. I'm taking one lap around the store, one to show you the store, and two, just so I can make sure I didn't miss anything. I think I caught everything. Oh, I did miss some things. I didn't show you these. We have this little mirror right here. It's a cool little mirror, and it's pretty small. That's my hand. It's a nice little small mirror just to add a little bit of decoration. And this is the moon one. There was the sun, and we have one of the moon ones as well. I thought there was something. I'm like walking around till I see it. So that, I think, is it. That is it. So if you saw something you like in this video, please feel free to send us an email and request anything you'd like. We also have lots of earrings and stuff too for gifts. Anyway, this is not a store tour. This is not a store tour. So let me flip this camera around. There we go. So, whoops, I can't hold it on that side like I normally do. I flipped it around. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. If you saw anything you liked, please send us an email at info@allegorygallery.com. You can take a screenshot or just describe something and I can get you pictures or more up close detail shots if you'd like. And that's it for me today. It's a short one today, folks. I got lots of work to do tonight for my other job. So thank you so very much for tuning in, and we will see you back here tomorrow. All right? Bye, everybody.